Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back from the OPTC video, and in today's video, whopping into the KIZUNA clash, finally doing my playthrough video with 3 one team completes all. So the first team is led by Ace. It doesn't use Kinemon, it doesn't use Okiku, but we are using a friend captain Okiku. So that was the team, those are the supports. Let's dive in. Big shout out to my boy Sim. I did get inspiration for this particular team from his double Toki team. He was actually utilizing, so if you actually have Toki, you can use Toki as your captain, drop Ace to the sub, and replace the Kuja Pirates. And that way, you get more ticket growth, but you don't do as much damage. If you have Kinemon, you can easily slide Kinemon on the team over Brook and Chopper. That's going to work absolutely hunky-dory as well. With this particular variation, we come up against King. On stage 2, King puts up 4 turns of a defense up buff, but with this particular team, you can actually just like attack through it. Ideally, whenever you do come up against stage 2, you always want to apply your Toki effect on your captains. Very important that you actually apply to your captains, because there is a stage that has a bind and a despair. If you can remember exactly which one that is, honestly, I couldn't even tell you, I can't remember, but I always like to apply to my captains just in case. With this particular team, we have Brûlé to get around the block orbs on this particular variation of Jack. We have Law to get around resilience as well as paralysis. We have Brook, who's great because he has the support of Pedro to help us get around the attack down. With the support of Jozu, we can get around attack down on Ace. Ace can give us a chain boundary. We have a 3.5 times attack and orb boost thanks to Toki. A 2 times color affinity to Toki, who has super effect against all types. And then we also have a conditional boost with our Kuja Pirate. So as you guys can see there, we can do quite a bit of damage with our Toki. We are hitting for over 250 mil. And this particular team should work for a very long time. So if you are missing Kinemon, if you are missing Toki, you are looking for a one team completes all to take down your assists, this team may be the team for you. But let's move on to the next team now. Alright, so the next team is the team that I actually put together, and I did actually tweak it a little bit from my prep video. I did have Morley on the team, but I actually replaced it with the World Journey Sabo. So this is the team, those are the supports. Let's dive in. Now, the reason I actually put on the World Journey Sabo is with World Journey Sabo, he can actually get around the resilience, and with Morley, he was actually giving us a 3-turn conditional boost, which would therefore overwrite the Kuja Pirates conditional boost, which is a little bit annoying. We do have Law on this team. We do have the Corazon support to get around attack down, but that attack down is really not that drastic on the next color variation. So if you guys don't have the Corazon support on Law, do not stress. As I mentioned, the World Journey Sabo is here to actually get around resilience, and as you can see on this variation, Queen actually has that resilience. Sabo also gives us rainbow color affinity as well, which actually makes it a little bit easier. So you can actually just use the Sabo special every single time when you get to stage 2. So Kinemon and Toki are actually hitting a lot harder. Make sure to always use that Toki ability on stage 2. The amount of times I've just forgot, it's just insane. But look, at the end of the world, it's not that big of a deal. Kinemon on this team is just an absolute weapon. He rotates on block orbs, he rotates unfavorable orbs, he removes threshold, he removes damage reduction. He works very, very nicely. We have a conditional boost with the Kuja Pirates. We have a 1.5 times attack boost, or extra damage boost, I should say. With Law, we also have the chain multiplier growth with the combination of Kinemon and Ace. Kuja gives us a conditional boost because we're over 50,000 HP. And the Toki is just going to be hitting for around a good 430 mil. So a lot of damage with this team. It does struggle like for the same damage numbers with one of the variations that doesn't give you block orbs or unfavorable orbs, because it's very hard to get Ace or Strength Orb. But it should work fairly well. But we do have one more team which does a lot of damage. And big shout out to my boy Krooby for this one. Let's move on to the final team of the video now. And let's wrap it up. And the final team of the video, big shout out to my boy Krooby, utilizing a kid with a friend, Toki, captain. That's the team. Those are the supports. Let's dive in. Now, this particular team does so much damage. Like, this does ridiculous amounts of damage. And this is the team that I've actually been using to clear it. Because, like, it's not going to have any issues, like, moving forward. Now, I do actually go into the Dex variation of Jack here, which actually has the attack down on stage 2, and I was talking to my boy Krooby. The attack down is really not that drastic, and I have the support of the limited rare recruit Corazon on my Law, but you don't actually need it. The attack down is so like minuscule that I was talking to Krooby. If you apply the Toki effect to Toki and Kinemon, you actually just do enough damage to like absolutely board wipe the Jack. I think the Kinemon hits for around 300 mil still Krooby was saying. Especially if you do take the time to actually get the 2.5 chain multiplier growth with page 1 ulti. And you can just do some absolutely absurd things. Because Kid is a driven unit, page 1 ulti gives us a 2.25 times conditional boost, which is just absolutely absurd. They also give us a full border orbs no matter what. Kinemon gets through the block orbs, but if you are missing Kinemon, you can actually utilize Usohachi. Usohachi's not going to give you as many tickets, obviously, but Usohachi can get around the damage reduction, he can get around the threshold, and then Yamato can actually get around those nasty, those nasty block orbs, which is really, really nice. With page 1 ulti, you can obviously get a full border orbs through the other variations as well. So this team just does absolutely insane numbers. Law removes the resilience. He also removes paralysis as well. So that's why you don't really need Kinemon. The Toki effect is going to give us a 3.5 times captain. And as you can see, like, just a casual 570 mil with good old Toki. So that's going to wrap up the video, guys. Like I said, better late than never, right? But they are 3 one-team beats all with some pretty big numbers there for you guys. So hopefully you guys are doing well with your assists on KIZUNA. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to go down there and belt the like button for me if you're new to the channel. Hit that big red subscribe button too. But guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let's